Hello everyone, Jigveer Randhawa here. We all know that we are going through unprecedented times where coronavirus is on the mind of everyone. Before I proceed, I would like to thank healthcare workers for what they are doing for us, for taking care of people who are sick. The coronavirus not only affected the lives of people, but it also affected the economy. Many people have lost their jobs. Businesses, they are on the verge of getting out of business. And finance is on everyone's mind. Like how they're going to pay their rent, how they're going to buy their groceries. Most of people are short on cash. As everyone is doing their part, people are donating, people are taking initiatives in order to help people who don't have food on the table and who don't have money to buy essentials. So in this video, I will be talking about 5 money tips which we can learn from this crisis, which will help us in the future also. It will not only help us to prepare better for the future, it will also help us to be more financially intelligent. We all earn money and we try our best to live the life which we want. I will talk about money tips which will help you lead more comfortable life, more planned life which you want to live. So the first thing which I would like to talk about is saving. It's the most discussed concept when it comes to money. More oftenly, millennials are considered as who are not serious about saving. So what I would say in this regard is this is the most important trait which every one of us should have when it comes to money. The coronavirus pandemic not only lead to rise in discussion of the saving concept, but it also add the another dimension, like the necessity of the saving. How important is saving for us? How important is for us to save money for events like this, which we can't predict, which nobody can. Like if we talk about November, nobody was having this thing on mind. Like after 4 months or in 2020, this thing will happen. They will be locked down in their homes, or they will be short on cash. So stuff like that. So this is the thing which we all should practice. We all should save money. Then it comes to next question, how much money we can save? So in order to answer that question, there is a second tip which I will discuss is budgeting. Because unless we don't know how much money we need to live our life, just to live our life, we will not be able to save any money. Because budgeting is most important. Once we know this much amount I need in a month to live my life, not extravagantly, not buying stuff for, like I would say, surviving. Like you can live, or you can have a food on your table, you can have a roof on your head, or you can have a vehicle to drive to go to work. So that's the thing which comes in budgeting. I will just touch budgeting in brief. I will make another video in future explaining in detail how we can budget, how to consider different parameters when it comes to budgeting. In order to do budgeting, you should know how much money you spend on groceries in a month, how much rent you pay, how much fuel you burn in order to go to your job. And another thing which there are like a number of things in the budgeting which you should consider while coming upon a specific amount that like, for example, like $1,500. I need $1,500 to just live my life. So in order to do that, you should have like 6 to 12 months of data with you of your spendings so that you can predict in future. If I was living on a $1,500 budget a month in the last 6 to or 12 months, so I will need the same amount for next 6 months. So that's a good tip which will decide how much money you can save. The third money tip which we can all learn from this crisis is always buy stuff in bulk. We all know every store launches their own flyers. Every week or every 15 days, they put out the items which they are giving on discount. So we can always buy those things in bulk so that in order to save money. I will give you an example. On an average, olive oil bottle comes for around $10. In the flyer, I have seen it a number of times. They sell it around $6.99. So that's around $7. So during normal days, we buy it for $10, $9.99. So if we are buying the olive oil bottle during normal days, we can buy 2 bottles for $20. But if it's on a flyer, we can get one free. How we are getting one free? Because it's for $7. So if we are buying 3 bottles, then 7 into 3 is 21. So it's around the same, like we are getting one free. So that's how you can save a lot of money on the stuff which we use, which we know that we're going to use this much of in the coming days or in the coming months. So you should always keep an eye on the flyers. Buy the stuff which you know you will be needing next 3 months. Just buy it and walk and save money. The fourth tip which we all should take away from this unprecedented time is don't go unnecessarily out. Means do not travel unnecessarily, because it's been proved that whenever we go out unnecessarily, we always end up spending some money. Be it on a coffee, be it on lunch, be it on a burger, which we all like, or maybe on pizza, or maybe we just go around to the store and buy the stuff which we don't need. So this pandemic has taught us that we can live if we go out less. We can manage that, we can do that, we all know we can do that. Then why don't make it a habit in the future? Because if we'll go out less, then we'll spend less money and we'll save money. That's a win-win situation for us, because we also save money and we're burning less fuel, so less carbon dioxide is going out in the atmosphere. The last tip, which is a fifth tip, which I think is also important for us to learn, is don't eat outside. Make your stuff at home, because we all know, like, during the day we drink coffee, we eat lunch, we eat dinner, we eat supper. So most of us, we tend to spend money outside. We'll just go around to McDonald's or we go around to Burger King. Either we pick up or we prefer drive-through. But I will tell you a thing for a fact. Like, on an average, we spend like $15 to $20 per day just to feed ourselves if we are buying it outside. But if you're making things at home, or if you're taking your lunch with you, like by making at home, you can do that in fraction of money. So if we can multiply it, for example, if we spend like $20 a day just to feed ourselves, and if we do it for a month, we can see it comes around $600. You can see it by yourself. You can feed yourself for $5 a day if you make your stuff by yourself. So if you multiply 5 by 30, it's $150. So you are saving yourself $450, and you all know what we can do with $450. Either we can invest it or we can save it for unprecedented times like this, which we can't predict. Who knows when another pandemic will come in future, but we should be prepared for that. So these were the few tips which I wanted to share with you, because I also wanted to do my part to help people to deal and to come out of this pandemic, this crisis, being more financially intelligent, to make sound financial decisions. So once again, I would like to thank you, our healthcare workers, for doing what they do, and for helping us, for saving us, for taking care of people who are sick due to this virus. So if you guys like what I am discussing here, please subscribe and join me on this journey, because I will be putting out more videos in the future in which I will explain more concept related to money, the things which can help every one of us to be more financially intelligent and to make more financially sound decisions in our life. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. See you next time.